I was muted. My bad. I was muted. What's up, chat? Sorry about being a bit late. I was doing some setup, and I was playing some Cyberpunk earlier. Also, my computer has just been extremely slow recently, so let's just say that I'm a bit worried. I've been actually looking into buying a new PC, so hopefully that ends up happening soon. Stream time? Yeah, stream time. It's on repeat. What's up, Blazer? How's it going? How's it going, guys? How's it going? I apologize if the last couple streams have literally only been Minecraft. I mean, to be honest, I still like playing the game. It's just like I realized that, you know, I haven't been playing much variety. It's just my computer's on its last legs, so the only games we really can play are Minecraft, unfortunately, for the time being. Until I get a new PC. Made Rebecca in Cyberpunk, and it was a process. Yeah, chat. Okay, so I unironically took me like 3 hours, 2-3 hours to like set up Rebecca from Cyberpunk Edgerunners into Cyberpunk the actual game, 2077. And it was a whole process because I was looking for specific mods that would fit, making sure that, you know, everything was running correctly, because there were some shading issues that I had, like shadow issues that I had earlier on the game where it wasn't really showing up properly, and then yeah, but finally got it worked out. So I'm just doing that as a personal run for myself. Had cheese curds earlier, it was fire. Nice, dude. Yeah, my diet has consisted of goldfish, and I had a chicken sandwich from Burger King earlier today, and that was about it. 2,000 calories have been consumed today in total. I'm gonna probably make some rice and ground turkey though, or I'll just have like a sandwich or something. I don't know. And then calling it for the night. This weekend's been pretty chill. I haven't been up to anything like at all. Just been playing a lot of Cyberpunk. I chilled a lot yesterday. I did like most of my adult shit, so of course I went to go and, you know, buy groceries and cleaning, laundry, all that stuff, but that was about it. That BK must hate you, bro. No, they actually fuck with me. I'm probably one of their more chill customers, to be honest with you. Like, I literally just come in, I just give them a coupon, and I'm just like, yeah, just that, and that's it, bro. I don't ask for much else. I'm actually a pretty easy customer, to be honest with you. I got a Pokeball in my fridge. That would be my dinner. Yeah. My dinners have been kind of the same, so I guess I'll switch it up and have sandwiches today. Because usually I'll have like ground turkey, rice, and all that stuff, but this time, nah. I'm gonna switch it up. We'll get some sandwiches going. Sandwiches and protein shake. They definitely recognize me though when I'm in the when I walk in to the BK. Like they 100% know who I am. So and they fully expect me to like bring out some fucking coupon. So like 100% they know who I am. But yeah, no, I'm definitely an easy customer, bro. I've worked customer service before, and you know, I know how fucking life sucking or soul sucking that job can be. So I usually I don't give them any troubles or anything. Hey, look, it's the coupon boy head at. Yeah, probably. I probably got a nickname. The guy with the coupons. Yeah, bro. I mean, I got a chicken sandwich earlier today for like $8. Medium meal. I know there's somewhere. I like kind of I come in like relatively frequently, to be honest. So yeah, they definitely know. I would say like I go to that Burger King like once every couple weeks, something like that. It really depends on the situation. Like today, for example, I was just so busy. I woke up at like 7, 8 a.m. I was already kind of meal prepping, um, looking at, you know, prices and stuff like that for my groceries that I was gonna buy later today, um, you know, whatnot. I was doing a full like face care today, so I did like I shaved, um, you know, did everything that I needed to for my hair. I don't know if y'all know actually, but I'm prepping my hair. Uh, Hopefully within the next couple months, I'd say, for a wolf cut. Um, Planning to probably go with that hairstyle. I was never one for hairstyles. I always just got my hair short, but because I kind of have the freedom to now, you know, with my parents not breathing down my neck about that shit. And also it's my own money that I'm spending, not my parents. I'm going for a wolf cut. Um, so it's gonna be pretty interesting. But I have to prep it. I have to prep my hair for it. Like, um, for example, I just recently bought from recommendations from my girlfriend, Pantene. I don't get expensive hair shampoo or conditioner. Like I never did. I usually would get something. You know, I was the type of guy that like would get the 2-in-1 actually, um, or 3-in-1, like shampoo, conditioners, or whatever. And my girlfriend was like, "No, we gotta get you on, on like a different, you know, hair product." So she made me get her and my friends as well back in college forced me basically to get a separate shampoo and conditioner, and then just recently upgraded to the Pantene one when I would usually get like, you know, generic brand. How much you paying for it? It should be about $30 without that's without tip. With tip it's probably gonna be closer to like, I don't know, 40, something like that. But yeah, it should be about like $30. I would have to think. I have to call up a couple of like places, ask them, you know, how much they would charge for something like that, and also like what's the experience level, because I want to make sure that it, you know, like it doesn't get fucked up. Because I'm gonna be growing out my hair for a while, and then I also have to like trim it. You know, I have to come in for like trims and stuff, make sure that you know, it still kind of keeps some sort of shape, even though like over time it will become the wolf cut style. Did you get the one where it's like 13 different things like motor oil? Yeah, bro, that was literally me. That was unironically me, man. I would genuinely get the fucking like 3-in-1s. You know, body soap, shampoo, conditioner, deodorant. That was what I used to do, man. Get that 2-in-1 out of here. Nah, you know, I might go back. I might go back. Times are tough. If I gotta get some fucking, you know, some value up in here, I would still get those 2-in-1s. Oh, 100%. The one that I have right now, that's it just recently I just recently ran out of it, but it was a 2-in-1. It was a shampoo and body wash. Yeah. It's economical, man. I just use whatever my mom gets me. Yeah, exactly. That's what's just kind of what I was used to be honest with you. Like my mom would just get me those 2-in-1s, 3-in-1s, because it was just the most economical. To be honest with you, that was the reason why. And then once I started making more money, of course, I started to kind of like spend a little bit more, I guess, on stuff like that. And now I kind of fully upgraded in some regard to, you know, something that's going to kind of help my hair growth and shape it and stuff like that. I'm also looking into like possible hair products to buy. I mean, knowing my hair, I don't necessarily need hair products. Like, you know, I'll probably be fine without it, but I'm still just taking a look, just in case. Because like my hair is already like naturally curly. Not curly, sorry, wavy. So. I use Native for body wash now. You know, I've seen some of those. I was thinking about getting that or Method, like Method Men or whatever. Because my brother was on that for like Method for a little bit. I have naturally wavy hair as well. Yeah. It's a cursing and a blessing. Like my brother is like, oh yeah, I wish I had your hair, blah, blah, blah. And then like there are times where I'm just like, God, like I do hate sometimes, like when I'm in the shower, I have to like untangle it sometimes. That is the one thing that I don't like about wavy hair, is that sometimes it just ends up getting knotted. Whereas like my brother has like straight hair and he doesn't really have that sort of issue. I don't like it low key. I mean, you can make it, you know, you can make it work with you. I think you just have to have, I guess, like the certain hair products and stuff. Like I know that there was something that I was watching earlier that like you can actually get a hair product that will kind of like keep the shape for you and like it'll make the hair soft and stuff like that. I need to search up what that video was. It was like some sort of cream or whatever. I was low-key thinking about buying it, but I was like, well, I don't know if I need that actually. I don't know. To be honest, like I'm 22, bro, and I just recently started getting into this. So like this is all new for me, man. I have spiky hair. See, that's what my brother used to have as well, actually. Like he would always get like not a buzz cut, but like he would basically get it to the point where like his hair would just, you know, was almost bald. But now he's like trying to grow out his hair, trying to look like me in a way. Because like I have the wavy hair genes in the family. Strip my hair with a flat iron. Hair mask I use does help a lot too. Yeah, I need to look into hair mask, or I guess if you have ones that you want to bring specifically to use, that's fine too. I always get shortcuts when I'm at the barber. Yeah, bro, that's how I used to do it. I think there's a passport photo of me like from years ago, and my mom was always like, yeah, this is the best haircut, and I'm just looking at it and I'm just like, I look miserable. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like I'm kind of starting to fuck with the longer hair right now, you know what I mean? Not too long or whatever. I used to have hair that was like really long, that was almost like shoulder length, and it was extremely curly, and stuff. I don't really like that sort of hair. Like, it didn't really have any shape, it just looked like a wet mop. But I definitely don't like my hair, you know, super short now. Only recently I started to experiment with short fades, yeah. Yeah, my brother's doing the same thing right now. He's doing some fades on his hair. He actually got like he shaped up his hair a little bit to get like a mullet, actually. Just recently. I don't know, man. This is gonna be a journey for me, so y'all are gonna see the transformation, I guess, at some point. You know, turn on the stream, and who knows? I might just have a full-fledged out like wolf cut, or it's gonna look stupid, and I'm gonna cry on stream. Who knows? I only use 2 brands of hair mask, Amico and Fino. Yeah, see, I don't even know what that is, I'll be honest. That just sounds like a foreign language to me. I only know Equate. Y'all ever heard of Equate? Walmart store brand? Yeah, let me know. That's what I use. Do we get to see more of your forehead? Okay, man. Yes, man. No, you actually, with this wolf cut, I don't think you will, because it's like supposed to make your head look a lot fuller. So actually, you're gonna see less of my forehead. Type shit, you know? I just need to make sure that, like, while yes, this wolf cuts make your head look a lot fuller, I need to make sure that it doesn't look like too much. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to be like to the point where my head is already like bigger than it, you know, already is. So you're just compensating. Yep. Exactly. I'm trying to cover my big ass forehead. I'll show you the master really good. All right. Yeah, but that's the new project, man. That's a new project. Just gonna be gym, working on my hair, Cyberpunk, if that's considered a project, and yeah, saving up money basically. I'm gonna try to save up as much money as I possibly can. What made you want a wolf cut? I don't know. I was kind of looking through a couple of hairstyles, to be honest with you. I tried the middle part for a little bit. It didn't look good on me. The whole like slick back, where like I kind of like my hair I just slicked it back and like, you know, kind of made almost like an afro in a way. That also didn't look good on me after a little bit. The short hair is fine, I guess. It enunciates my forehead, as Blazer mentioned earlier. It really does enunciate my forehead like immensely. It's like terrible when I get a short haircut, because like you can just see it just fucking gleaming. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, yeah, no, like I'm not doing that. So I was trying to find like a style that just like, and of course I did like the whole like grow out the hair, you know, mop style. That didn't really end up working either. That didn't really look good. It was also just a pain to uncurl. So I was like, yeah, fuck that. I'm not doing that. And then I found wolf cut, and I was like, well, okay, you know, I could do a mullet, but mullet seemed to only work with like maybe certain hairstyles and head shapes. Whereas a wolf cut was kind of more so like there was more variations to them. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go for like, you know, the regular wolf cut, and like I didn't want something that looked. I wanted something to look natural. I didn't want something that looked like, you know, it was meant to look that way, like it was on purpose. I wanted it to look more like, okay, you know, I can wake up and it just looks natural. It looks like it just happened, sort of thing. So I guess that was kind of it. I mean, like I said, yeah, I was just, you know, as a kid, I was kind of testing out, you know, against my mother's will, testing out the different hairstyles, and I guess, you know, as I got older, I came across this one, and I was like, okay, I'll try it out. If it ends up not working out, I mean, I guess I'll just go for the usual short hair. Maybe I won't like it as much, but it'll work. But we'll see. I like your forehead. All right, so you're just admitting that it's huge. Big forehead. At least you know you got a big brain. Okay, that's crazy. Yes, I got a big forehead. Just fuck my shit up. If it doesn't work out, try out some Korean haircuts. They're low-key nice. I did try a bowl cut for a little bit. That looked terrible on me. I don't think I was streaming when I like regularly when I got a bowl cut. It was low-key terrible, bro. I actually look terrible. So that's the only Asian hairstyle I do not like. It only works on like certain head shapes, I guess. It only works on like certain people. It just didn't work with me, so I was like, eh, whatever. Got a bowl cut? I had it once. It was a couple of years ago. Definitely was not the move. I have so many childhood pics of me with a bowl cut. Oh yeah, me too. It worked when I was a kid, I guess, because like I was a kid. But like as I got older, it just didn't look as good. I also just like as I got older, the that sort of hairstyle didn't really fit my head shape. Like it just looked too clean, if that made sense. Like it looks like it, of course it looks like it's on purpose. And so like that mixed with my, you know, big ass head didn't really work as well as I wanted it to. I ever showed you I look like Etna mode. Yeah. Yeah, bowl cut not the move. Bowl cut not the move. Don't worry. We not doing a bowl cut. We are not doing a bowl cut at all. We'll be committing to this wolf cut thing, but yeah, it's like a multi-month process. I think the last time I got a haircut was probably like a month or about a month ago, maybe a little bit more than that. So I'm low-key thinking about going to the to a barber shop just to get a trim. But like honestly speaking, I was looking in the mirror earlier and like I was like, maybe I don't need a trim. Like I still look kind of, it still looks kind of clean right now. Because like the last haircut that I got was back in my college, and like they're like the stylists there are like super fucking good. They always got my hairstyle like done correctly. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I low-key don't think I need to like get a trim yet. Until it starts looking like pretty messy, then that's kind of when I will. But like right now, it's kind of kept some shape. If you did, I would roast you every day. Yeah, I would just quit from streaming. Be like, yeah, you know what? That's enough. Never coming back. Never showing my face on the internet ever again. Yeah, nah, that was that was basically like my thought process. So yeah, I mean, I haven't been to a barbershop in like probably a month or so. I would say a little more than a month. So I think my next visit will probably be within the next month or so. Again, I'm kind of playing it by ear right now, like just kind of figuring out like, do I need to, or like, is my hair in a decent enough shape where I don't really need a trim right now? Because like, I just don't want to be like, I just don't want to be spending like, you know, 20, 30 bucks or even more on a trim when I, you know, in reality may not have needed it. Imagine getting an Edgar cut. Oh shit, what is that? Oh my god, if I got an Edgar cut, I think you guys would actually just never see me again. It just doesn't, that would never work with me, bro. That would genuinely never work with my, with the way that like I look and like my head shape. I genuinely don't think that would ever work. Like if I ever got a Edgar cut, I think that's a cry for help. Like that would look terrible on me. It's actually funny because I saw someone earlier today with that cut, but the thing is, it looks fine on them because, you know, it just works with their facial features, with their face shape. But with me, it would just enunciate my forehead again. That's when you know you've gone mentally insane. Oh yeah, 100%. That would be like lowest point of my life, right there, if I get that cut. But anyways, my girlfriend will probably be helping me out with all this stuff, so because she knows more about hair care than I would ever do. I mean, I was on 2-in-1. I was on 2-in-1 shampoo, conditioner, fucking body wash for like probably the longest time. Your big ass forehead and your big ass brain. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, why couldn't I have had a smaller head? Why do I have to have a big ass head? I don't get it. I don't understand it. What did I do wrong? I must have done something in my past life. Like I must have killed like someone's dog in a past life and just God smited me with a fucking big ass forehead, bro. That's probably what it was. It's not that bad. My bad, bro. It was definitely worse when I was a kid because like my body was like smaller, but then like my head is just huge. But like yeah, I was like a bobblehead. Now it's because like I was, you know, it kind of matches like the look of the body now. That's why I'm going for this cut, man. His haircut might be able to help me out. It might be bigger than the majority. It could be worse. All right. That's crazy. I mean, to be fair, as long as I'm not bald, I'm chilling. You know, maybe if I'm older, I just go bald. I don't know. Might just be the play. Probably gonna happen to me. I get that, man. I actually do. Do not go bald. Why not, bro? All else fails, just go bald, man. There was a guy that went to my college that unironically, so he's younger than me, by the way. He was younger than me, and he would walk into work every single every single day that I saw him walking into work because he was my supervisor. I unironically thought he was like a super senior or like someone who, you know, might be working full time there. The guy was younger than me. He was younger than me by 1 year, and it was literally just because like he kind of grew out like sort of a patchy beard sort of look, basically. Like the fisherman look, basically, I guess, if that makes sense. And he's bald as well. He just went completely bald. And it just worked. You can always wear a wig? Yeah, actually true. If the wolf cut don't go well, I could just wear a wig, man. You can get that K-pop look? Probably, probably not, cause like they got straight hair, so like the way that I mean, I think some of them do have wolf cuts or something of the sort, but they definitely look a lot more. Oh my god, why am I yawning? They definitely have a lot more of like you can tell it's a very Asian style. Mine is kind of like, I guess, I don't know, it's more of a blend since it's like curly as well. I don't know, we'll see. If I end up looking like a K-pop star, I guess maybe they'll get me more viewers on Twitch, who knows. I think that's the meta, right? Anyways, other than that happening today, what have I been up to today, bro? I feel like after I came back from shopping, I unironically did like nothing for the rest of the day. Like I just like sat in my chair for the rest of the day. Just kind of waiting for like everything to pass by. That's literally all I did today, bro. My weekends are just so like uneventful. Also, we're getting so like, if you guys know about the Canadian wildfires that are happening because I live, you know, a little bit more up north. We got a little bit of the. Oh my god, I've been yawning all day. We got a little bit more of the what is it? The smoke from there. So the quality, the air quality today has not been the greatest. So we've like, well, there's no advisory to stay inside, but I've just been staying inside because I'm like, yeah, I low-key don't want to deal with it. It's better to stay inside, yeah, for the time being. Hopefully it's gonna kind of free up a little bit tomorrow or something when I go to work. Because, yeah, I'm looking outside. You guys can't see, but there's like a full layer of just straight haze, like a hazy cloud formation. Like kind of on top of the apartment complex's roofs, right across from me. So, air quality is definitely not that good outside. Luckily, we didn't get the worst of it for my area, so we should be chilling. But who knows? We still have the whole summer ahead of us, and Canada could still have more wildfires, so highly possible for that to happen. The quality would not be good, and the UV was also pretty high today as well. Yeah, it was also pretty hot, like especially for, you know, more northern states. Not really, or not want to be breathing that in. Nah. I had to turn on the AC for a little bit today as well. I try my best not to use the AC or anything like that, because, like, you know, I'm trying to save money on like electricity every once in a while. But I actually had to turn it on today because it was kind of insane how it wasn't even just hot, it was humid. Because I think it was just those clouds, like, you know, the haze basically, like they're just packing heat in. Will it really be burning? I know, man. I'm really hoping that it's not going to be like 2023. I was actually in Pennsylvania when during 2023, like Canadian wildfires, when they had like a record amount of wildfires occurring. That was terrible. That one, I genuinely stayed inside for like, I think the whole, I don't even know, like probably week, because it was terrible. I was so glad that I could do my internship from like at home, because I was like, I don't think I would have gone out. I remember last year in August or September where it was downpouring every day for basically a month. It was awful. Oh yeah, no, we actually. Oh my God, I didn't even tell you guys about this. Unironically, talking about like downpours and stuff. It's been raining for probably I would say a good 80 to 85% of the past couple, I'd say past a little over a month that I've been here, and it's just been constant downpour. We the other day actually, yesterday. So I was planning to actually go, you know, for shopping and stuff. I'm gonna go shopping and like get all that stuff done because I had a fair amount of errands to run, and I needed food for the next month. So I was like, well, okay, it's the best time to buy it. And what do you know? I wake up at 7 a.m., 7:30 a.m. on a Saturday morning, and it's just downpouring entire day. I literally I did not get to see the sun until it was maybe like 4 p.m. And it was just kind of like that for, I would say, like the last couple weeks. We yesterday was the worst of it, I would say, because we actually got like flash flood warnings and stuff. So luckily I wasn't in like a really bad area where the flash floods would have affected me that as much, but yeah. Oh, you banned that person? Yeah, okay, it looks like it didn't appear on the actual like public chat, but yeah, it looks like there's someone that like keeps on trying to promote their shitty ass website for like view bots and stuff. Appreciate you banning that guy though. Didn't get the ban hammer. Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna come back with like more accounts or something like that, or maybe they'll give up. I don't know. It also said that they were a ban evader. Well, yeah, because the Twitch auto mod actually recognized that it was the same. It was the same link that this guy's been sending in, like, I don't even know for how long at this point. It's like I don't need viewers, bud. This is like a part-time job for me. Not even a part-time job. It's more of a hobby at this point. But I mean, stuff. It's just I make extra money on the side. It's not my main job. I also don't really understand the point of view botting. So, crush his skull, delete his entire bloodline. True. Actually, true. She could do that. Never underestimate a Hello Kitty girl. Buying viewers is also boring. Well, the only reason why that like people do it is because then they can get affiliate and like maybe even partner, so that like those view bots, those bots, end up, you know, becoming a money farm for them. Because then they're actually making money off of, you know, them streaming and shit like that. Whether it be view bots or real people, doesn't matter, you know. So I mean, for me personally, I wouldn't want that, because it's like if I'm view botting and like literally my entire community is just fake, like it doesn't actually exist, there's no real person behind that screen, what's the point? I'm talking to no one, you know? I might as well just turn off chat, just never stream again, you know what I mean? Or just leave the stream on and not even be there. Yeah, but I would feel like crap. I prefer having a real audience. I mean, yeah, true. As you guys know, I like to fucking talk a lot. I like to yap a lot, so I would like to talk to a real person. Even if it's over a chat. Just scare people. Who knows? I might be a view bot. Actually, true. You might actually, you know, you might be one of my view bots actually that I already enabled. My girlfriend doesn't know that, because I'm playing the long game. You know what I mean? I only enable one view bot, and then I have my girlfriend, and then I just open it up on my phone, and then there we go. Boom. That's 3 viewers right there. I was called I Am Not a Robot. I do remember that, the OG name. I remember that. Yeah, funny enough, I don't think my girlfriend knows this, but I guess to kind of give some lore, some background. Blazer. So yeah, Blazer was not originally called Blazer. He was called I Am Not a Robot, and this guy actually came from. I think it was from the Discord server that Kiwi. There was this guy. Oh god, I forgot his full name, but I remember Kiwi was in the name. And this guy, yeah, you came from Kiwi, and like, I forget the full name of his channel at this point. It's been a while, to be honest. Don't know what happened to the guy. I don't have access. You know, I don't talk to him on Discord or anything like that now. But Wise Kiwi, that's what it was. Yep. And yeah, we used to play Minecraft. We used to play Roblox, Fortnite. Like we used to play a lot of games on and off stream. And then yeah, one day he just ended up, I don't know, he just ended up falling off the face of the earth. He just never came back. His whole channel was basically it wasn't deleted. I was actually able to find off of my old videos because I linked his channel onto that video description, and it wasn't deleted. I was able to find it, but it's now like completely restructured. Like I think it just ended up becoming his real name and shit, and then it was just all like default profile picture, default banner. That was it. So that's where Blazer came from, actually. From an old YouTube friend of mine, I guess, when I first started out. So he's been here for a bit. He's been here for a bit. He's been around since my my early high school days, I would say. When I first started streaming, really. And then Cookie was the same thing. Cookie came in. Actually, she wasn't even called Refrigerator Cookie, I think, or something like that at the time. It was Miss Derpy Cookie, I think, at the time. And she came in a little bit after Blazer, I want to say, actually, because she was on Fortnite. I remember. I don't think I had my Twitch in my Fortnite name. I just never liked doing that sort of stuff. But I think my friend had his Twitch, like TTV, and then whatever, his Twitch in his name. And then I guess she searched it up and then ended up finding, because his channel was actually like, how'd you say it, recommending my channel, I guess, or like hosting my channel on his. So then she ended up clicking on my stream and then followed me, and then it just became a whole thing. Like then, you know, playing Fortnite, playing Roblox, and then she just kind of stuck around for a bit. So that's where Cookie came in. So there's some history. There's some history behind some of the people that still watch my channel. My actual Discord name was Blazer, but my Twitch name was much different. Yeah. I remember that OG name. It's kind of crazy. I mean, that was like years ago. Y'all are dedicated. Yeah, no. To be honest, I think I'm kind of surprised, you know, that like people like Blazer and like Cookie will come into my streams and stuff. Even though Cookie, I know she's busy with a whole lot of shit. She's also starting college. She's working, you know, stuff like that. So, but I'm just surprised that like you guys even still come in. Both of us are view bots, basically. We just gain sentience, to be honest. Yeah. You guys were the AI before AI actually started taking off. To be honest though, I was fully expecting when I took that like that very long hiatus. I mean, I lost a lot of viewers and followers when I took that very long hiatus. I mean, as expected. But yeah, back then when I took that very long hiatus and I came back to streaming, I was like fully expecting you guys to just like not come into my streams. I think I was fully expecting like just my girlfriend to be watching, who most of the time would just literally be sitting like maybe like 5 inches away from me. So she didn't even need to be chatting in my Twitch chat like at all. It's crazy though. I was like 13 when I found your channel. I know, bro. It's actually crazy how life like moves that fucking quick. Like there are times where like I'll just like reflect back on it, like not just like Twitch, but like on life and shit, and I'm just like, holy shit, you know what I mean? Like I used to make YouTube videos. I used to have like a group that I used to make like YouTube videos with and shit, and like let's plays, and like my online content creation hobby. I can't even consider it a career, but my hobby basically started with me using my parents, like my parents' old ass like Mac Mini. I would play Minecraft and a game called Tunky Online, which is actually where Tunkycraft or Tankycraft comes from, before I changed it. And yeah, just like it's kind of crazy that like I started from a Mac Mini that my family used to use for literally like looking at emails and shit, and use their old ass like Logitech webcam that had a 720p like camera installed on it, and I used that as a mic. I would tape it to like my water bottle, say like this. It was like a Contigo water bottle that like broke at this point, and I used to tape it to that Logitech camera to my water bottle in order to use it as like a standalone mic in a way. God, those were the times, man. Stuff I did. I made a Twitch account just for you though. I didn't watch or have Twitch until you told me you streamed. No, I mean, yeah, of course I appreciate that. I just know for a fact, yeah, like if I, continue streaming, especially, if you move in and stuff like that, I just know you're just gonna be watching and chatting on the phone in my Twitch chat when you're literally like probably, not even in the other room. I was a complete iPad kid for the longest time when you introduced PC gaming to me. True. And now you have a better PC than me. Oh, how life moves. The lore goes crazy? Actually, I have so much lore of like my beginnings when I first got into like making YouTube videos and shit. I would be in the background of your camera as well, munching on my snacks. Yeah, probably, to be honest. Well, I would expect nothing less from you. Yeah, I still play that game, by the way, Tunky Online, but I don't really play it as much anymore. I mean, I just don't play video games as much anymore right now. Like I would say like the only time that I really dedicate time to like play video games is like maybe my Saturdays if I have time, after all the errands I have to do and all the chores that I have to do. And even then, I'll usually just play like Cyberpunk because I'm really hooked on that right now. Minecraft, of course, for the streams and shit. We might go back to that game at some point. I might have streamed it maybe once or twice. I don't actually remember. It's a goaty game. It's definitely changed a lot since the last time that, or since like when I was a kid and I mean, I guess that's kind of expected. Unfortunately, the game just never took off in terms of popularity. So, player count's been pretty stagnant. Holy shit, Blazer, you've been following for 6 years, man? Jesus. That is actually crazy. How long have I had my Twitch channel, actually? I'm curious now. You might unironically be my oldest follower. Actually, no, Jacob Vatten, he might be my oldest, because I think he was one of my first Twitch followers, but I mean, that was kind of a given, because I told him that I made one, and he was like, oh yeah, I'll follow you. And he was also into that whole like streaming shit. I wonder if there's a way to see like how long I've had my Twitch channel. It's been that long, and damn, you trapped me in this parasocial relationship. My fault. My fault. I didn't mean it. For over 6 years. Yep. My bad. That's actually fucking crazy though. I can't even lie. I'm sure my Twitch channel is probably older, but the fact that it's already been more than 6 years of having this Twitch channel is kind of insane. I can't even lie. You know what's crazy is that I remember when I got like raided multiple times from people. Like I remember I got raided from like what was his name, 404 or something like that, 404 Studios, I think. Like, you know, that could have been my make or break. You know what I mean, for becoming like famous. And then I got like raided by a whole bunch of other like large like Roblox streamers and shit and whatnot. I should have continued streaming, man. Should have continued streaming. No, I'm just kidding. I genuinely couldn't at times. I just couldn't. I couldn't make it a schedule. Just didn't have the time. At the peak of your career, then fell off. Exactly, bro. I wasn't ahead of the curve. I didn't take advantage of the opportunities that were given to me. I mean, to be fair, if I continued that Twitch thing, it probably would have been the lowest, like it would have been the highest risk play ever. Because there's no way that it would have guaranteed me that I would have been able to live off of streaming. And my parents did not support that, so they did not, and still don't really support me streaming, you know, as like a full time. They're more so like if something happens, great, but like they were like, don't commit your entire future to it. I actually want to see. Oh wow, okay. I was able to find information. My yeah, my Twitch channel was created 2016. Yeah, that sounds about right. 2016. Oh my god, dude, that's been 9 years. my god. Yeah, wait, no, that actually lines up. 2016, yeah, that's right. That's 9 years that I've been. No, it doesn't show for that one. 2016. I was definitely uploading YouTube videos in 2016, maybe like 2017. I would say it was like the peak of it. I mean, if I just was I streaming in 2016 though? That was 9 years ago, right? So like how long ago, or like what was I? What grade was I in? 9 years ago, I would be in 22 right now, minus 9. 12. I don't think I would have been. That was. At 13. No, I was 13. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Because it was created actually in June. Yeah, okay. So it wasn't like on the dot. Okay. So I definitely would have been like at least 13. Before the peak of Fortnite. Yeah, I have a feeling I think I was streaming when I was 13 because I'd be in middle school, right? Eighth grade. Was I streaming in 8th grade? I actually have no idea. I don't remember. There's gotta be. Okay, hold on. There's gotta be like a clip of me somewhere. Let me see. My bad. I'm just gonna switch to the cam. There's gotta be a clip of me somewhere, like oldest clip. Oldest first. 2019. Okay, I think I was streaming around 2019. I don't think I was streaming when I was when it was 2016. Because the clip was a Destiny clip. Yep, and this was when I was still going under the Tankcraft. So it was 2019 I think when I actually started streaming. I want to say. Jesus, that is so long ago, man. Yeah, and I was playing a lot of Destiny, Fortnite. Realm Royale is actually kind of crazy. Realm Royale. Here, let me show you all. This was it. Still a long time. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, this was all my clips and stuff, and this was made in 2019. So, and this was the oldest clip I remember. Yeah, Blazer's been around for basically that long. So I would say Blazer was unironically like there since the beginning. I would say, yeah, you were basically there since the beginning. Just playing some Counter-Strike, Fortnite. This was back on my MacBook, I remember. Some of these titles are wild. Jesus, yeah, like just don't worry about it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This is some crazy names. I can't even lie. Roblox. Oh my god, yeah. When I first did my face reveal. Jesus, man. Just looking at this shit. Crazy. Crazy world we live in. Alright. You did a face reveal? I did it on my like YouTube before. So it wasn't really like an official face reveal. Like I already revealed my face on YouTube, but it was just more so for the people who were only watching me exclusively on Twitch or mainly on Twitch. So how did that go? It was okay. I mean, people called me cute and shit, I guess, because I mean I was a kid at the time, so I mean whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It was kind of weird for me because I tried to make a face reveal like a big deal, but to be honest with you, like in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't that big of a deal because like you could find my face on YouTube, and I was just one of those people that like ended up showing my face like naturally because I was a very expression uh, how do you say it? Expressive person, so. I just loved showing my face and making faces and all that stuff. So I remember messaging you on Discord to 1v1 me on PF. Oh, times have changed. I know, man. I know. Times have actually changed, man. It's, gee, oh my god, man. I'm old, man. It's where have the times gone? Where have we gone, man? What happened to the game I love? Yeah, but yeah, no, I mean it was, maybe we'll do a some sort of stream tomorrow. We might do that tomorrow. Maybe we'll just go on just chatting tomorrow, and I don't know, we'll just look at old clips and I don't know, I guess reminisce. I think it'd be kind of nice for me to kind of like reminisce about the old times, old days. Because I know I'm only 22, like for most people, like that's still pretty young, but like for me, I just feel old, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of crazy that like now I'm in a situation where like I have my own place and like I'm paying for rent and like I'm paying for my own food and I'm doing all this stuff by myself. Whereas like in the past, like I would be, waiting for my mom to like cook dinner and shit. I would love to see those old clips. Yeah, we probably will look through like old clips. I think I have some old pictures and stuff, videos and everything from on YouTube as well. I'm sure I have some. You're old as shit, grown ass adult. I know, bro. Just fuck my shit up. Kill me, bro. In game. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm gonna end stream here. This was actually a pretty fun stream. That was it's kind of nice. Yeah, I mean we'll stream tomorrow. We'll probably just do some just chatting, just kind of sit around, see if we can find some things to talk about. Probably reminisce about the old times from 2019. 6 years ago at this point, and then I don't know. Probably just talk about life. I think that'd be pretty cool. And then I guess we'll just go from there. We'll see what happens. We'll see what we do. Anyways, yeah, I appreciate all you guys coming by as per usual. To be honest, I'm surprised at this point that I have any viewers. So definitely appreciate you guys coming by. Yep, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, same time as per usual. All right, peace.